I'm going to spend a little bit of time creating a discussion board so you can see how that works and how students might interact with it. And again, you go to modify, and I'm going to add something. And the menu type is a threaded discussion. And I'm going to call it digital footprint. Let's just say, and I'm going to make it gradable as well, and I'll make it worth a random 10 points. Let's say I want to have a discussion with my students about their digital footprint. So I will save that. And I didn't save it in any particular place, it's just at the end here under digital footprint. So when I click on that, it doesn't have anything in it yet. So, as with everything else, you go up to Modify, and I want to manage it. So you have a few things you can add. You can add a topic right away, or you can do some introductory text, and it'll appear above any topics. Multiple topics can be added. So let's say I want to do something on digital footprint, and that leads to other discussions. What I want to do is just get a general discussion. And I'm going to save changes. And I'm going to also add a topic that I want students to discuss. So I'm going to add this topic that I want students to discuss. I want them to use some of the tools discussed in the blog post, which I'll go over in a second, and determine what your digital footprint says about you. What are you surprised about? Alright. So I just want to go to the view mode, and that's what students would see. What is your digital footprint? Please read the following blog post, discover what your digital footprint says about you. And actually, I think I want to make that introductory text just a little bit bigger. So the introductory text, you go to Edit, because that's going to be the first thing that students see. So I'm going to change the font to maybe 4. And I want to go to the view mode so I can actually see a little bit better what it looks like. And that's not real clear what I want students to do here, so I'm going to go back to modify that. So I can edit the introductory text here. I can also edit the topic if I want. Please respond to this topic by Friday. Okay, and what students are to do is respond here. So what I want to do now, I'm going to flip over to my student and see what he sees and do a little bit of a response just so you can see how that works. Okay, so here I am, excuse me, logged in as my student, Harry Wong, and I added that discussion board to my Algebra 2 class. Okay, and if you notice on my course wall, and all my students would see this, that as soon as I log into the class, I've posted the topic, what do you think about your digital footprint says about you? And so I'll click on it, because I'll assume in class my instructor has alerted me to that. And so if you notice, what I see on the discussion board here is exactly the same as I see it as a teacher. What is my digital footprint? Please read the following blog post. And I can click on that. And it sends me to an assignment. And this is a good, the innovative educator, by the way, is a good person to follow, just speaking as a teacher. Some general internet footprint tips that my teacher has assigned for me to take a look at and try out. And I'm going to respond to this topic. So and as a student, I can preview what that looks like. Okay. I can continue editing it. And then post my response. All right. And so that other students can comment on that. I'll see other students' responses there. And so what I want to do is go back as a teacher and see. All right, I can see that Harry has responded, and okay, and I can respond to Harry's response. Okay, I want Harry to do a little bit more digging on that. Post his response. And then if I go into my gradebook, okay, I see this for Harry, the digital discussion, it's out of 10 points. The digital footprint discussion, I can give him 10 points if I wish. Oops, and I would probably want to show that to him, just to show you how that works. Then quickly back to Harry. Aha, my instructor has responded. So again, I'm seeing this from the perspective of a student, and I can see there, I can see the grade book. Alright, I get 10 points. He said nice job. That's awesome. So again, that's just how just an example of a discussion board, what you could do with it. You can add it to the grade book. And so just it's an option for you and your students.